Hi, my name is Shelby Efron, and for my choreographer project for Choreography 3, I chose the choreographer Larry Leigwin. Um, and I chose Mr. Leigwin because last year, when his rehearsal director came to our school and reset his piece Runaway on the MSU dance majors, I loved everything about it. I loved everything about that piece because his choreography to me seemed so like athletic and intense and very like um, virtuosic, and it really intrigued me. And even though I wasn't a part of the piece, I loved watching it. It was my favorite piece of the year, and ever since then I became more interested in the choreographer himself. So I actually signed up for the Keigwin Summer Intensive for the summer that just passed, 2013, but I had um, tendonitis in my ankle, so I wasn't able to attend it. But I'm hoping to do the intensive this summer. But the point is, I really loved Larry Keigwin's choreography when I saw the piece, and I wanted to know more about him and his choreography. Larry Keigwin has a large repertoire of projects and experiences. He did work with the Martha Graham Dance Company. He's done work with the Radio City Rockettes, off-Broadway musical theater productions, and he even did some choreography for a fashion show for Fashion Week's Fashion's Night Out, the show. And also, on top of all this, he this year to the well next year technically 2014 will be his 10th year anniversary for his company Keigwin and Company. And so on top of all these like little projects and big projects that he's done, he's also obviously set numerous pieces with his company. They've traveled all around the world. They're like very successful. And like I said, I picked Larry Keigwin because his choreography and the style of it really captured my attention. And so when I had interviewed Mr. Keigwin, I interviewed him over the phone, and one of my questions was, "What do you look for in a dancer that you want to hire for your company?" And he told me that he really looks for dancers that can move in an athletic way and can do just like crazy things, like very virtuosic things, and who aren't afraid to put themselves out there and show off. Um, and I'm trying to become more like that as a dancer. But I definitely feel like I move in an athletic way. So that really got my attention and got me thinking like maybe I want to audition for Larry Keigwin sometime in the near future. Um, but so one thing that I definitely appreciate about Mr. Keigwin is he got his BA degree in dance from Hofstra University, and Hofstra was one of the schools that I actually applied to, so I thought that was kind of cool. And I understand Hofstra has a great dance program, just like MSU does, but it's not a conservatory. So this proves that you can be a successful choreographer, dancer, performer, um, anything in the dance world, actually, all of those things, and come from, a modern based school or jazz or what have you. You don't have to come from a ballet conservatory or Juilliard or, the Tisch program at NYU. You can be from a state school and be a successful dancer in your dance career. So that was really cool. I really appreciated that. And another thing that I definitely like about Mr. Keigwin is the fact that yes, he does have very athletic movement and all that, but he also has very diverse choreography. I saw a few of his pieces, um, and one of the videos of the pieces that I watched was called Elements. And this piece was called Elements because it literally has elements of each genre of dance. Like one section was kind of like balletic, another section was more modern, the third section was jazzy, and there was even, a hip hop section. So I really think that's really cool that Mr. Kegwin has such a diverse background in all these genres of dance. And my experience with this process really, got me thinking that, like, because I've always been kind of unsure what I want to do with dance. I love it, obviously, that's why I do it, but I don't have a set goal. And looking into Mr. Kegwin's background and career and what he's done, it just proves that you don't have to have one goal. You can do so many different things, and you don't have to come from a conservatory either. You can come from, a small school, but with a great program. And interviewing Larry Leigwin and like researching his company and seeing his pieces that he's done really like wanted me to be a part of it. I would love to audition for him when I graduate from MSU, and like even if I don't, obviously I'm not going to get into his company, the first time I try, but it's definitely getting me excited to research other companies that are very similar to Mr. Kegwin's style, and I'm excited to sign up for his dance intensive this summer. I think that'll be really cool, and I just can't wait to do more research about things that are relatable to, choreographers and other companies that are just like Larry Leigwin. And that's it.